In this video, we'll set up a system of equations to solve the following application problem. A gas station sells three types of gas: regular for $3 a gallon, Performance Plus for $3.20 a gallon, and Premium for $3.30 a gallon. On a particular day, 6,500 gallons of gas were sold for a total of $20,050. 3 times as many gallons of regular as premium were sold. How many gallons of each type of gas were sold that day? To identify our variables, we focus on the only question in the problem: how many gallons of each type of gas were sold that day? So we will need variables to represent the number of gallons of each type of gas that was sold. So let's reread the problem and identify each type of gas sold. We see that the gas station sold regular, Performance Plus, and Premium. So we'll let X equal the number of gallons of regular sold at $3 per gallon, Y equal the number of gallons of Performance Plus sold at $3.20 per gallon, and Z equal the number of gallons of Premium sold at $3.30 per gallon. Since we need to find values for all three of these variables, we're going to need to write three equations. We begin by identifying the totals we have for each of the quantities in the problem. Recall that a quantity is not a number, but a descriptor for a set of numbers. The quantities in this problem are gallons of gas and gasoline sales in dollars. So we need to look for the total number of gallons of gas sold and the total sales in dollars. Rereading through the problem, we see that a total of 6,500 gallons of gas was sold. So this will be the right-hand side of our first equation. Now, if we have gallons of gas on the right-hand side of the equation, we must have gallons of gas on the left-hand side of the equation. In other words, you cannot create an equation which has money on one side and gallons of gas on the other. So we need the left-hand side of the equation to total up to 6,500 gallons of gas. Oh, look! X, Y, and Z each represent the number of gallons of gas sold for each type of gasoline. Their sum must be the total. So the left-hand side of the gallons of gas equation must be X plus Y plus Z. Now for the second equation, we need the total sales in dollars. We reread the problem and find that the right-hand side of this equation is $20,050. So the left-hand side of the equation must be the sum of the sales in dollars from each type of gasoline. For each gallon of regular sold, the gas station takes in $3. So the sales from the regular gasoline are $3 times the number of gallons of regular sold. And for each gallon of Performance Plus sold, the gas station takes in $3.20. So the sales from the Performance Plus gasoline are $3.20 times the number of gallons of Performance Plus sold. And for each gallon of Premium sold, the gas station takes in $3.30. So the sales from the Premium gasoline are $3.30 times the number of gallons of Premium sold. Now we only need one more equation. But the problem doesn't give us another total to build our last equation. So we reread the problem one more time to see if there is any additional information which might lead to a third equation. And we find that 3 times as many gallons of regular as premium were sold. At this point, you need to ask yourself, does this sentence mean that the gas station sold more regular or more premium? Well, 3 times as many gallons of the regular means the gas station sold more regular and less premium. But we want an equation here, so we need to put an equal sign between these two variables. So we have to make the premium side bigger so it is equal to the regular side. Since the gas station sold 3 times more gallons of the regular, we multiply the number of gallons of the premium by 3 to make the premium side as big as the regular side. We now have 3 equations and 3 unknowns. We just need to write the third equation in standard form by subtracting 3z from each side to get x minus 3z equals 0. Now you can use the methods learned in Lab 7 to solve this system of equations either by hand, using elimination or substitution, or by using matrices in your graphing calculator. Don't forget to enter 0 for the coefficient on the y in the third equation. Push pause and solve the system. Did you get x equals 4,500 gallons of regular gasoline, y equals 500 gallons of performance plus gasoline, and z equals 1,500 gallons of premium gasoline?